According to Zig Ziglar, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Good day. Let's learn about the definition of modules. Learning module is a tool that provides course material in a logical or sequential order, guiding the students through the content and assessment by the instructors. Instructors can insert the following: formatted text, files, web links, discussion topics, assignment, test or quizzes, and assessments. Instructors can insert the following: formatted. Their definition: modules is an instructional package with a single conceptual unit of subject matter. Modules are designed to help the students accomplish certain well-defined objectives. Modular teaching is one of the most widespread and recognized teaching learning techniques. Thus, let's learn about the characteristic of learning modules. It should be independent, self-contained, self-instructional, well-defined, clearly defined objectives, concern in individual differences, systematically organized learning opportunities, utilization of variety of media, and active participation by the learners. So let's talk about the components of modules. The first one is the title. It shows the specific topic of the module. A good title should be clear, concise, and reflective of its content. Overview. It serves as the introduction of module and describes its scope and rationale. It summarizes the content and importance of the module. Sometimes it is called as introduction, prospectus, or rationale in other format. Another important part of module are the objectives. It is a common feature of most modules, and it is a statement of learning objectives for our students. They actually explain the knowledge, skills, and attitude you want to teach or achieve for your students. They should be stated in terms of learners' behavior. An objective helps the learners to do self-evaluation. So you must use Bloom's taxonomy in constructing objectives that will help your students. These are the following: SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. In IRR and Daldalas model, objectives and topics are presented together. The suggested format is to present all the objectives at the beginning, and the presentation of content follows based on the stated objectives. According to Minnick 1989, these are the information that should be included in a training module. Need to know, nice to know, less nice to know, barely relevant, and might be used someday. For training purposes, the material should be limited to the need to know only information that are vital and important. You can also include pictures, diagrams, and other illustrations that may help clarify the information presented on your module. To ensure that the learners do really learn from your module, it is important to evaluate. Thus, evaluation must include the pre-test, the formative test, and summative evaluation. It is a self-check test, exercise, or other means of assessing learning outcomes that are common feature of a module. Follow-up activities or topic for discussion to reinforce learning may also be included. To avoid plagiarized work, reference must be included on your modules. These are the list of books, links, and other materials consulted to create the modules. Below is an example of a reference used to create a module. Another consideration is the style. You must know what you should use, whether it is formal, informal, or conversational. But regardless of the style you use, What is really important is the clarity and simplicity of your module. Last but not the least is the summary. Instructional modules are learning materials designed primarily for independent or self-study. They may also be used to complement instruction. Thus, you must summarize what is the content of your module. Even though learning modules are practically good for our students and us teachers, there are still advantages and disadvantages in this instructional material. Let's start with the advantages. Learning became more effective by the use of our modules. It establishes a system of assessment other than marks or guide. Modules can be administered to single use, small group, or large group, and it is more appropriate to mature students only. Disadvantages. Modules are economically in their use. It is costly and demand money to create a module. It is only appropriate for matured students. Students who cannot go on their own will never learn in modules. It is time-consuming to create a module for every student with differences and different learning style. These methods demand smart classroom and must have different technologies in your class. Learning modules is very important for us teachers and the students as well. There are many principles and techniques you must know to create a good and better module. But always remember, the clarity and simplicity of a module is all we need, and it is very important for us. Thank you.